Welcome back to our Culture Champions series. In this series, we've been exploring some of the key characters that built the early church and the roles they played in spreading the message of Jesus Christ to the very first Christians. The church we see today was built on these incredible men and women laying down their lives so that the life-giving message of salvation through Jesus can reach the entire world. We've got an exciting day planned, but first, it's game time. Today we're playing a game called Pasta La Vista. Here's what you'll need: 4 cups, some dry pasta noodles, and a partner. This game is a race to see who can get the noodles from one cup to the other as fast as possible. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a trick. You can only move the pasta noodles with your upper lip and your nose. So, you have 3 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, go! Oh, time's up! Hope you had fun and you made some ridiculous faces.
Hey, Counselor Marty, did you see what was on the lunch menu? Oh my goodness! Counselor Marty, what happened to your face?
You know those blackberry bushes that are near the soccer field?
Oh, snap!
I was playing frisbee and I went to go catch it, but I went too far and then I caught the bushes with my face.
Oh, snap! So, you just have a few scratches on your face? So the bandage will be off by the end of today.
Well, no, Nurse Johanna said I have to wear it for the whole week.
Oh, snap!
Stop saying that. I think I don't like it.
Oh,
I'm going to the library. I'm going to the library right now.
Oh, snap. I'll come with you, Marty. Oh, snap.
How do you do, dears? It looks like our counselors have quite the situation on their hands. Heavens. Well, I don't have any miracle bandages or band-aids to make scratches go away any faster, but I do have a story from the God of miracles. That I can do. Come on, Poppets, it's going to be a good one. Are you ready? Let's get into the word. So Paul, who started off as Saul, was a Pharisee, an expert of the law, and a persecutor of the early followers of Jesus. He saw them as disrupting the religious order of the day. Saul hated Jesus' followers so much that he made it his mission to find them, put them in prison, and threaten to have them killed. One day, Saul was on his way to Damascus when he was struck down and blinded by a light from heaven. Jesus appeared to him asking, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" He asked. Saul, not knowing what was happening, asked who he was. "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." Jesus told him to go into the city where a man named Ananias would meet him. It was there that Ananias restored Saul's sight, and at once Saul realized that he had been wrong all along. Jesus had transformed his heart, and he was now beginning his journey as a follower of Jesus. Instead of persecuting the believers, Saul became one, and he began preaching in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. This was the beginning of a difficult life for Paul. Pursuing Jesus was not easy. But he was not afraid of what people would think. He boldly preached wherever he went, spending the rest of his life spreading the gospel message to anyone that would listen. Even in the face of very difficult trials, Paul remained hopeful. One day, Paul and his friend Silas were thrown in prison. Instead of being disappointed or angry, Paul and Silas decided to pray and praise God in the midst of their prison cell. Suddenly, there was a violent earthquake and the doors opened and the chains fell off. It was a miracle of God. Paul knew that the only way out of a hopeless situation was to trust in the God of everlasting hope. Nothing was hopeless for God. Paul's transformation is full of hope. Paul knew that even after everything he had done against God, Jesus still loved him and accepted him. Paul's hope was always in Jesus, and no matter what he faced, nothing could take away that hope from him.
So Paul didn't allow his past, his pains, his hurts, what people said about him, or even being thrown in prison, stop him from running the good race with God.
Counselor Marty, you said running the race.
I did.
Isn't that in our memory verse? Hebrews 12, chapter 1. No, Hebrews 12, verse 1 and 2, which is, let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. We do this by keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith.
Wow. Hey, you know what? If Paul didn't let those things get in the way, I shouldn't let these bandages get in the way for me being the best Counselor Marty ever.
And the best campfire storyteller ever.
Oh, hey, maybe these stars will look really cool and I'll look like a pirate. Counselor Marty. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Oh, snap. Maybe it will. Come on, Marty, let's go.
Okay.
Like Paul, we can live with a hope knowing that no matter what, Jesus is always greater and we can always find our hope in him. We may make mistakes or find ourselves in difficult times in our life, but like Paul, we can remain hopeful knowing that Jesus will always provide a way through. Our hope comes from knowing that we're forgiven and we're unconditionally loved by God through Jesus. Thanks for joining us, Kids Life. We can't wait to see you next week.